Okay, hello everyone. My name is Deeproy and I'm a cybersecurity analyst working at ICSS. And I have done many network pen testing projects and web application pen testing projects at ICSS. And also, I'm interested to bug bounties also, and I have done bug bounties also. So today I will explain a forensic topic that is known as emerging trends in computer forensics. So what is upcoming trends which will come in the computer forensics? So today in this presentation, we will navigate the evolving digital landscape of computer forensics, and this presentation will explore key trends shaping of our field, cybersecurity field or computer forensics fields also. Okay. So first one is cloud forensics. So as expected compound aggregate growth rate, we all know that cloud forensics increase up to 59% because we all know that in today's scenario, many attacks is happening in the cloud, Dockers and the other things like that, like AWS and the Amazon and the Microsoft also, right? All the cloud services and the instance, okay, right? Services and instance. There is many cybersecurity attacks happening in today's current scenario. So that is why cloud forensics increase as 59%. Okay. Also, as a year-of-year report, we have achieved that 44% incident response also happens in cloud forensics also. So it means that in upcoming days, this cloud forensics will increase so much in current scenario. Okay, if I compare it, so it will increase so much. So why it is increasing in the cloud forensics? So the cloud environments present unique forensic challenges, like the data volume is exploding, demanding new incident response strategies. Okay, tools like AWS, CloudTrail, and are the vital for investigation because some of the if the cloud is not protected very well, we can able to check or we can able to see the users information like their credential and others information also if the cloud is not protected. Okay, like the secret key and the access key, if it is not protected well, if somewhere any attacker get the access key or the secret key, he can able to access the cloud all the data. So that is why this cloud forensics is so much needed in upcoming days. Also, we all know that in upcoming days also, in like many website actual converted to cloud services. Like they are not using their own server; they are using now cloud servers or their instance, EC2 instance and the others instance. So that is why cloud forensics is so much needed in upcoming days because uh, we need to protect our cloud dockers and the other instance so that attacker will not get our access key on the secret key or they can't able to access our cloud services. Okay, so that is why cloud forensics is booming. Also the target bridge highlighted the importance of cloud server logs also. So like there is a thing called cloud server logs where we can able to get or gather as much as information about the cloud. So that is why we need to protect our cloud server logs also. If any attacker get this cloud server logs, then he can able to attack a full-fledged attack. Okay, by planning his attack, he can able to access or gain access in a cloud service. So that is why we need to protect our cloud server logs also. So this small things actually we need to first check it. Okay, if it is not protected well, then our cloud service is not very much secure. Now second one is mobile forensics. So we all know that mobile forensics is so much demanding in current scenario, right? Because as a report we have find that um, in 2023 malware role actually rises around 54%. Okay, like the malware attacks. So by sending this malware attack or by accessing using this malware, okay, they can able to access anyone mobile devices. Okay, or also he can able to get some mobile devices data. So that is why mobile forensics is so much demanding current present days also, and in upcoming days it will also it will be increasing in upcoming days also. Now the encryption bypassing. So like the iOS devices, we need to jailbreak, right? Suppose if we want to download any pirated application and the others ones also, suppose a malware application, we need to jailbreak first. Okay. So in current days, why actually this jailbreaking they introduce? Why did they actual introduce this jailbreaking, and why iOS use this? Because in iOS, iOS is so much protected, right? Suppose our iPhone and the others iOS devices very much protected, because we can't able to download any application from the browser like the Android phone, right? We can't download it in Android in iOS devices. We can only download some application from the Apple Store. So by doing this jailbreaking, we can able to download the pirated application and the other application which is not the correct one. Okay, the copy one and the insecure one also we can download it. So that is why if we are bypassing this, it means that our phone is not secure. If we bypass it, our phone will be insecure. It means that anyone can attack it and anyone can access it also. Now also routing bypassing encryption. So actually like jailbreaking, there in Android phone we call it routing. Okay. By routing our devices, we can able to do something that is actual affect our kernel level. Okay. It means that if we root our devices, na, then it means that we can use many things or we can access many data which is not for accessible for a normal user. Okay. So this kind of by encryption bypassing, it is like that. It's so much happening. Now the acquisition method, it is comes under mobile forensics. So using this advanced method, actual a forensic investigator acquires some digital data from a mobile phone. Like it is actually a advanced logical and physical acquisition method are crucial. Like in acquisition method, there is two type of method. First is logical and second is physical. So in logical, they use some kind of softwares so that they can able to fetch the metadata from the RAM and the others device and the chip. Okay. Also, there is a physical acquisition. It is known as chip of method. Okay. This physical acquisition known as a chip of method. It is you can say that it is so much we need to do it so much uh, in depth. Okay, because if we done something wrong, then the whole chip will be distracted and we can't get any data from it, or we can't fetch any data from it, right? So that is why this chip of actually what happens in the chip of method, they particularly uh, suppose from the mobile phone motherboard, they actual extract the chips, okay, from the motherboard one by one, and then they will extract from data from the particular chips, okay, one by one. It is very much crucial technique, and you can say that it needs so much technical skill. Okay. Also, mobile devices are the gold mine of evidence. We all know, because in mobile device there is so much data which actual helps us for solving the case or finding the evidences, right? Also, but present complex challenges like new malware is a constant threat. Tools like Calibrite, UFED, and Magnet Axiom are essentials, and we all know the Pegasus spyware case. So that why we need the advanced detection technique so that we can able to detect the malware files. Okay, because current scenario there is so much malware that can hide from the antiviruses also. So much good. It is so much good. That is why um, we need to like in upcoming days this mobile forensics will be in like mobile forensics will increase. Okay. Now, third one is IoT forensics. Okay, now it is the topic we need to discuss. So, why actually IoT forensics is so much evolving? So, like in previous days, there is not so much of IoT devices in our society, right? There is not so many IoT devices, but in current scenario, in 2025 and the others ones, there is so many IoT devices are developing, right? In the present days, there is so much IoT devices are developing across the globe. Across the globe, there is so much IoT devices and phones. IoT means Internet of Things. Like you can say that Bluetooth fan, drones, this kind of devices comes under IoT devices. Okay, so that is why we need to, uh, because this upcoming, by developing this so much amount of IoT devices, it also increase, like, now the IoT devices vulnerabilities are increasing also. It means that a black hat hacker can able to access the IoT devices also, because IoT devices we can use a IoT device by controlling the signals or by sending the data packets, because it is a internet. IoT means, IoT full form is, IoT stands for Internet of Things. It means that it is connected to the internet. It means that if we need to use this device, then we need to access the internet. So IoT forensics comes under this. So it means that if anyone can manipulate the data packets or the request and the signals, they can able to manipulate the IoT devices also. Okay? That is why we need to secure our IoT devices, uh, OS and the others also, because IoT device have also a OS, a small type of OS, that is, I think, Unix. Okay, they use a small OS in IoT devices also. So it means that, so that is why we need to protect IoT devices also. So this IoT forensics is so much also evolving. You can say that there is a graph I have provided here. So this is the upcoming IoT forensics. Like, here you can say in 2020, it around 30 cases for IoT forensics reported, and after that is around 40, 55. It is around now 85. Okay, so now in current scenario there is 85 reported forensic cases happens in the globe. Okay, so that is why in upcoming days it will also increase in. So that is why you need to uh, check this IoT forensics also. Now the AI and machine learning in forensics. So in upcoming days, this AI and machine learning will so much help us in the forensics, because there is so much of data modules which we need to implement in AI, so that AI, suppose there is so much of malware files, okay, and in malware files, sub malware files and the others, Trojan and the other viruses. So all the viruses have the signatures, right? So by feeding this kind of data to the AI modules, now we can able to uh, train some AI models, and we can implement in the forensics, so that we can understand, or we can find the antivirus, find the virus or the trojans and this kind of malware by using this AI models. So that is why using this kind of you can say that signatures of the malware files, we can able to feed this data to the AI models, and by using these AI models, we can able to find the vulnerability so much quickly. And automation, like the malware analysis and the triage are automated. So actually, using this AI tools, we can able to find the malware also. Now the predictive analysis. So also, like, by using some AI models, if we train the AI models, we can able to predict the fraud and the insider threats also. Image analysis included face recognition and deepfake detection. So, like, in current scenario, we all know that there is so much of deepfake videos are spreading in the in the internet, right? Some kind of adult deepfakes videos and the others ones. So that is why we need to use some AI models or AI tools, so that we can able to understand a deepfake video. Okay, because some of the, suppose if anyone using some deepfake video as a proof, so we can also detect it by using some AI models also. So it is also, image analysis also comes under this AI machine learning. So actually we already many ones have developed this image analysis part, but we need to improve it, because it is not the 100% accurate or 90% accurate. Okay, so we need to train our model so that it will be 100% accurate. We can do it 100%. Now AI ML are transforming forensics investigation also, so they automate tasks and provide proactive insights. So AI models are crucial for detecting sophisticated threats like deepfakes. And the Gartner, also there is a case study known as the Gartner predicts significant growth of AI for cybersecurity. Right now, anti-forensics techniques. So as a suppose a black hat hacker, na, so if he also want a black hat hacker also wants for anonymous, right? He wants to be anonymous, so that any forensic teams or any government will not catch a black hat hacker, right? So that is why they use some of the anti-forensic techniques like they hide their data, they encrypt, they delete the logs or manipulate the logs so that we can't able to find the black attacker. Or we also like they can uh, like if they manipulate the logs one, then it will be very much problematic for our forensics cases also. Also they use some of the techniques like steganography. So steganography is a technique that suppose there is a PDF file and there is a malware file. Okay, using steganography we can hide this malware file in the backend of the PDF file. So if, it means that if anyone download this PDF file, this malware file will execute in the backend of this uh, of a devices of a device which downloaded this video file. Okay, infected video file. So using actually steganography introduced by the detective teams or CBIs like that, because in using steganography they actually hiding some of the hidden message in the backend of a photo, a PDF or a song, right? So we can hide this kind of data in a phone, in a music or in a photo like that. But actually, now Black and Hacker use this steganography technique so that they can hide the malware file in a photo, in a picture, or in a PDF file, or in a music file. Like data wiping. We also know that using data wiping technique, they can erase the log files, also the history command, so that it is also comes under clearing tracks because they will clear their tracks so that we can't able to find them or catch them. Timestamp alternation is a method. They actual use this timestamp. They can actually manipulate the timestamp so that we can't get it that which time the malware attack happens. Mitigation, like by robust logging and integrity monitoring and critical for detection. So these are the mitigation we can apply, like anomaly detection. Anomaly detection means if something happens. Okay, actually, like anomaly detection, actually, how can we implement it? So there is a IDS and IPS. IDS stands for intrusion detection system, and IPS stands for intrusion prevention system. So this IDS and PBS use this anomaly detection. In anomaly detection, they actual monitor all the system one by one, and the detailedly they actually monitor all the systems in a network, all the network devices also. So if he able to find that any anomaly happening, so it will comes under anomaly detection. Uh, he will notify it to the associate teams, and it- he will generate an alert message also that this anomaly it have detected that some suppose some malware files or some ipad disk which is trying to connect to their internal network, right? Regular backups, we need to regular backups of our internal file because it is so much uh, for securing our data. We need to regular backups, secure boot. It also known as using secure boot. We can some type of we can mitigate this, but not fully. Now, attacker employs sophisticated anti-forensic method. So data hiding and log manipulation make investigation complex. So robust logging and anomaly detection are key countermeasures. And the CC cleaner malware incident. So actually, there is a case study that the CC cleaner malware incident that demonstrate that. But actually, this CC cleaner malware is so much uh, like it actually corrupted so well. It means that for finding or decoding the malware, actual it is so much hard. That is why like there is some malware that is so much oil corrupted that you can't able to uh, reverse engineer it. Okay, so that is why this anti-forensic techniques is so much uh, well improved in upcoming days also. So it will be challenging for us, the forensic teams also. And the legal and ethical challenges, it is comes under a passive challenge of a forensic team, like the data privacy. Right, there is some data laws which we need to maintain, like the GDPR and CCPA. Okay, like you have known, you have heard about it, PCI DSS, right? These are the data privacy we need to maintain, like all the companies need to maintain. Which actual, like in PCI DSS, suppose there is a company which is using some of the uh, transaction method. So in the transaction method, they actual have applied the credit card and debit card system. So it means that they have to maintain the PCI DSS, and by checking this compliance like PCI DSS and the other things, they have to verify it. Without verifying it, it can't like they can't able to use this because there is some of like suppose a user is using those kind of website, then he actually using his own credit card information, and it is if it is storing in the company na, so they have to maintain this kind of data so that it will be secured for them also. Cross border data, also known as, suppose there is two others country, and if we want to get the data from the other country, it is very much you can say that it is very much problematic. Okay, suppose something happens in the China and we are in the India. So if we want some data from the China, they can't actual uh, give permission to us. Okay, it's concerned in India also. So there is so much problem in cross border data also. So evidence as admissibility. So like COC, also known as chain of custody and validation are critical. So we need to maintain the chain of custody. Chain of custody means it is actually steps to gather and protect our evidences. So we need to maintain this also. So forensic investigation face this significant and legal and ethical hurdles. Data privacy regulation like GDPR impacted evidence collection. Cross-border data transfer create a judicial complexities. Ensuring evidences admissibility is a permanent for legal proceedings. So these are the streams actually ruling highlighted these challenges. Okay. So now the future of forensics, and the future of forensics, we need to continuously learning the new malware and the new threat, which need to continuously learning, and we need to adapt the new technology, and the threat is essential. Driver skill set, expertise in cloud, mobile AI, and legal experts will help us in the upcoming forensics part also. Strategic partnership, like collaborate, we need to collaborate with the law enforcement in the academic field also, so that we can able to uh, spread the like we can able to spread the security misconfiguration information to the normal peoples, so that they will take the countermeasures. So now the future of forensics demand continuous learning. So in the the diverse skill set of spanning cloud, mobile, and AI is crucial. Industry certification like SANS and highly valued, so we need to check it. And building partnership across the sectors will strengthen our collective defenses. Okay. So thank you, everyone. We will meet you on next Thursday. Okay. Bye then.